Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac. Afterbirth, we've been killing it lately. Last round with Maggie, a little dicey, but we made it happen. Please don't. Oh, thank God. At least we're not Maggie again. And of course, after saying that, this will be the run where we die. But HSJR MBHP, I see that we have no numbers in the seed. Whenever I see a seed with no numbers, no letters, it makes you a little bit nervous. As we all know, in the seed generator, the letters mean HP, and the numbers mean damage. So this is a high HP run, no damage. I'm joking, I have no idea. To the best of my knowledge, the seeds are not actually causative, if that makes sense. The seeds are merely a alphanumeric representation of you know, probably like an integer of what happens on the run, so it's easier to enter. But they don't actually code for what happens on the seed, to the best of my knowledge. I may be mistaken. Mostly I don't know what I'm talking about, but that's my expectation here. One bomb allows us to get... No, 2 bombs allow us to get to that Joker card. I don't know if it's a Joker card necessarily, but if I say it's a Joker card, perhaps my wish will come true. There's 1 bomb, and enough money to spawn an arcade on the next floor. Gimpy is actually excellent as well. You don't need me to tell you that, but in case you did, Gimpy is fantastic. Did we pick up a Spirit Heart? Am I losing my mind? Am I out of my mind? It's possible that we might have picked up a Spirit Heart and I completely forgot about it. I mean, obviously if we picked up a Spirit Heart, I'm going to be more excited about our opportunity to get a deal with the devil on the next floor. We also have this Forget Me Now. I think it makes sense to save the Forget Me Now until the next floor, but it's either this floor or the next floor. We don't, like, pop it on Boss Rush or something like that unless we're so out of control powerful at that point that we're like, sure, let's get another Boss Rush item, or another 2 maybe even. But Forget Me Now early on is pretty good. Basically, I could redo this floor, cost myself 2 minutes, but pick up an extra item room and an extra boss item without requiring the use of another key, which is actually pretty valuable. But I figure we use it on the next floor. We could get an arcade. We could get another deal with the devil. Synth oil is so good. We will have to spend another key, but that's not that big of a deal. We did pick up a Spirit Heart at some point. I definitely should remember those kind of things. That's a pretty pertinent detail early on, you know, in the infancy of an Isaac run. So Gimpy plus Synth Oil is like a really awesome start. Like if this was greed mode, I'd be like, these are curated items. I want to get a taste of that that Gimpy. Didn't really come out right. I want to get a taste of that Synth Oil. I don't know how it tastes. Probably like, you know, platelets and dried cum. I don't know. I just wanted to come up with like the grossest expression that I possibly could. I think I maybe got close to it. But does dried cum really smell worse than the aqueous solution? I don't know. We don't have to get into that. That's okay. All right. Uncharacteristically raunchy for yours truly, but that's the way she goes, baby. On a cane run, all bets are off. Eye patch on, bets off. That's the rules. All right, killing it in consumables here. All we're looking for is maybe an arcade, but mostly something like Stigmata. Sure, extra HP, extra damage. Clearly my assessment of how this daily challenge, or not daily challenge, how the seed would look based on my alphanumeric representation of it was grossly incorrect. We got damage and HP, and we got it kind of, you know, in spades here. I'm feeling pretty sweet. So obviously our boss fight is beyond this wall. I'm possibly going to explore the entirety of the floor with the hopes of getting an arcade, but even if we don't get one, but it would be sweet if we did, but even if we don't get one, I think it's the right call to use Forget Me Now. It does give us a chance at getting a deal with the devil, fairly low one, but a chance nonetheless. Get HP that I guess we won't take just yet, and sure, play this guy. Obviously we're going to take both of these. We have HP coming at us from the other side anyway. We'll also pick up fuse cutters, which are not actually something we're going to pick up, even though I said that we would. Ah, you dick. Now you're forcing us to choose now. Oh, I don't like making this decision. I'll tell you, careful. Take Horror of Babylon, we'll take that. Please stay open. It is open, holy shit. Okay, then we'll come back in here, and we're trying to get ourselves back in the Horror of Babylon state, and you have made that plausible. Thank you. You're a dirty dog, you know that? You're a dirty dog, and you're gonna get a bath. Please give me some red hearts. If as soon as I leave, I'm sure this door is going to close forever. It's like a scene from The Notebook. I've never seen it. Ah! No. Okay, it's gone. Yeah, it's still the... Yeah, just ruin your Forget Me Now. Who cares? Or not Forget Me Now, you're a Whore of Babylon. Who cares, right? Okay, well, the Curse Room's a good suggestion to finish this off. We can take half a Spirit Heart on the way in, and then have a Spirit Heart of damage, that is, and then pop the Forget Me Now to not get hit on the way out, and it looks like that's probably exactly what we're going to do. So inside of our Curse Room, we encounter another one of these jerk-offs. I'm going to try to redeem myself somewhat. Well, that's it. We'll blow him up. Next time we'll blow him up. I'm skittish with our HP right now. Alright, Forget Me Now. A little bit under the weather when it comes to our overall HP. If we find ourselves, you know, on a difficult room to start things here, we might be a little bit scared, but as of right now, I'm feeling okay. Thank you for not being bad trip. Bombs are key in our relatively consequence-free... Wait, I don't know how I said that word. Consequence? Relatively consequence-free environment for the first time in a long time. It feels okay. Could be a secret room adjacent to that curse room, so I definitely don't want to lose a Spirit Heart for nothing here, but... Got enough bombs, thanks to that bombs are key play. That is not a secret room, so we'll have to decide how we feel about that. This time we do have an arcade, so we will pick up all the red hearts. If we find any, and use those to try to make our lives easier. The only winning move there is not to play. Loki's horns is alright. I mean, it's not, like, incredible yet. We've already got a pretty nice set of horns, but 2 sets of horns, I guess, is better than 1 in some very specific situations. We can use our key to open one of these golden chests if this is our secret room. I didn't think it would be because there's a button blocking the spot, but it seemed like a sensible, like, not an outrageous ask anyway. 14 cents. Okay, I almost opened that one by accident. We do have bombs, so we should go to the shop. Like, oh wait, we can open these for free, right. I forgot, I'm an idiot, but I'm also Kane, so I can open these. And this one was particularly solid. Several bombs there. Enough money to get into our shop, where we will take Jar of Flies, I think. And then we open this one. That contained a cat item, and we'll roll with that instead. We got 2 cat items already. We'll take this. We take that so we can get into, it's just a Spirit Heart. We take that so we can get into our Curse Room. We're getting pretty powerful here very easily and also early in the game. So we just want to do this to make sure we get back into the Whore of Babylon state. Thank you for that. And we'll blow up these 2 to get us to 5 cents. Nope, not 5 cents. I was hoping to be able to get a key. So I guess actually we skipped the middleman on that one. And this guy again, huh? Well, we'll blow him up for a devil chance. And some money, apparently. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. This is one of those situations, what's the expression? It's like an ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure. Something like that. Like, we're taking a little bit more time on the early floor here because of the Forget Me Now. But it has set us up, like, exponentially better, I guess is what I'm trying to say, for future floors. Like, as a result of our extra investment here in the early game, we've got way more momentum for when we get further on. I don't want to go too hard on this, but I figured, you know, we might as well take advantage of the fact that for now, at least, we have, if not unlimited money, at least, you know, enough to get pretty much whatever we want. We could probably buy the blue map, actually, or get an HP upgrade. I think, rather than do that, though, I'm just going to blow this guy up. We got a Spirit Heart out of it. I feel good about it. I mean, we could have gone a little harder and tried to get the blue map, and the blue map's not bad. I just don't want to waste too much time here when this is a run where maybe we do want to do boss rush or maybe we do want to do the hush fight. Blue map is not really that correlative, I guess, with a fast run. Although it is basically a compass, but or like a shitty compass. We're gonna pop the magician and do this room. Always like to do the stone chest. You're usually good for at least 1 item. Now, rarely is the item, you know, this bad. There's a lot of great items in stone chests, and it's fair to say that Bob's Rotten Head is not one of them. But it does pay for itself, so to speak. Let's not get those red hearts. Do we have enough Spirit Hearts to feel safe? I think we do. Definitely not worth it. And we might be like 1 hit away from disaster here. And Curse of the Unknown, you know, that's what you have to struggle with, is how much do you enjoy your life and how much do you enjoy your damage. I feel like we should be good on Spirit Hearts, but also we could, if we wanted to, maybe be fine with our... I'm gonna pick up the Red Hearts. It's gonna ruin Whore of Babylon for us, but it gives us peace of mind. I think we have enough Spirit Hearts to protect ourselves, but, you know, again, if our damage is gonna be okay without Whore of Babylon, why don't we just enjoy having some security and some safety and not losing the streak over, like, a really dumb reason? You can always find Abaddon or, you know, Guppy's Paw, 9 lives, something that lowers our HP later. For now, why not just focus on survival? We've already gotten like an above average number of DPS upgrades. I would like to go faster, of course, because we're a little closer to our limit for boss rush, but still. Tears up, it's fantastic. Algaes in the tower. We'll pop the tower in here. I doubt it's going to prove too useful. It actually hurt us. But we have red hearts now, so we'll live. In fact, I hope we will do more than live. Thought maybe we'd get the pill out. We did. No, all that for bad trip. Now I'm actually scared. About our HP, that is. Several battery charges, but those not hyper relevant to our situation right now. Little scared. Just want this shop to contain a Spirit Heart. And it does. And we also get a 2 of Spades, which takes us up to 8 cents. Okay. I'll use a key. We got 8 of them. It's better than spending another bomb. We get the bean. And by get the bean, I mean ignore the bean. The only uncertainty I have right now is whether or not we're going to qualify for a deal with the devil. I'm gonna err on the side of conservative and say no. We're probably not going to get a bomb. Or sorry, a deal with the devil. I'm also going to say that no, we probably don't deserve one with the way that we played on this floor and the decisions that we've made. But certainly would be nice. We do have that pentagram buffing us up, and it's been 2 floors, maybe. I say maybe because we did use a Forget-Me-Now in there, but I think it's been 2 floors since we got the last one. Well, it's definitely been 2 floors. The question is whether or not it counts as 2 floors. Ooh, I almost got hit about 4 times by the same bullet there. Not my proudest moment. That one did get me. We did just buy a Spirit Heart, so we're not taking red heart damage on this room specifically. No deal with the devil. We count 9 tails. Mostly I'm just happy to be alive right now. Let's head down and see where we stand. Surprisingly close to death, actually. We did leave some red hearts on the ground up there, but yeah, this could have been... Well, this could have been bad. It also could have been, like, mostly avoided. It's everybody's favorite item that shows up all the time. Fate's Reward. Occasionally making our life very slightly easier by firing a shot at an opportune moment. Cat of Nine Tails, by the way, great pickup. Not trying to sell Cat of Nine Tails short. Imagine how good our damage will feel once we actually get the ability to safely use Whore of Babylon. I say, you know, once, as if it's a foregone conclusion. I hope that's the case. As of right now, though, this is a really, really good run. It makes the last Maggie run we had look like, you know, amateur hour. Got some genuine damage. Plenty of consumables. We did 1 extra floor, and we're still probably going to be roughly on schedule for boss rush should we enjoy it or want to entertain that possibility. Stem cells. Very solid pickup right now, considering our HP situation. I still hold hope that that might be our secret room, but we can't really afford to do it until we go to our boss fight, because I would definitely come out worse for wear when it comes to red heart damage. Last bomb. Chance for a bunch of pills. Hope there would be a troll bomb in there, but there's not. I don't think it's worth it. I think I'd rather just get a guaranteed anything, especially from a tinted rock. Because of the fact that we have the ability to open all golden chests for free, we really don't have to worry about you know, popping a tinted rock and then getting a golden chest. That actually could be an awesome outcome for us, depending on what's inside of that golden chest. This feels like a second secret room, though. All right, I was sorely mistaken. Look at this damage, though. We're cutting it up. All right. Gertie is not your friend in this situation, but there's another one. Where the heck is it? How could the other one be obscured and this one's not obscured? Oh, you wouldn't have heard of my nub. It's too obscured. I guess we should stay on the other side of this level here, because this nub's freaking me out, man. It's unhittable. Oh my god, there's 2 more back there. That explains why they were firing nonstop. Really? You're gonna give me blood clot, but no deal with the devil. Well, shop does not have greed. I was hoping for a joker. Instead, we paid 5 cents for 5 keys, but I still sort of feel bad about it. Like, that's not an ideal situation. We're only 1 guppy item away from almost certain victory. I don't want to spend too much time exploring, because again, an Algaze rune, combined with our damage, could actually get us the 2 items out of boss rush pretty easily. But there's so many dead ends. Oh, that was so dumb. There's so many dead ends here that I'm like, you know, it might be worth trying to explore and get some kind of terminal out of this. Bad gas. You know, it's like borderline good to know it exists. Bad gas by itself is pretty bad. And that's not even meant to be like, it's not wordplay at all. But it's just sad is what it is. You think it's our secret room up here then? Seems like it could be. It's very unfortunate placement, and to be honest with you, even more unfortunate in terms of what it actually holds, but it's good. This ended up being worth it. Alright, let's head down to the next floor. We're going to be about 1.5 minutes behind schedule, but we did it for a good cause. We're still very strong. We continue to get stronger. And you're bundled up now. Wait till it gets older. The medium and yeah, I get it, okay? But we just kind of lost a little bit of momentum, I suppose. I don't want to sound too demoralized, because I'm really not, but we certainly could be getting better faster. I'm not going to quote Daft Punk there. Okay, well, I'm happy to have the bomb. I'm happy to have the money. Nothing else matters all that much. I'm also happy to say goodbye to the idea of boss rush, which we effectively have done by coming into this room. By the time we exit this room, we'll be about on schedule for where we'd want to be on the next floor, which is quite bad, if you need me to tell you that. I talk about this a lot. Boss rush is a hard habit to break. Because it's actually, like, most of the time it's good for you. Just situationally, sometimes it can be bad. It's like cauliflower, I guess. You know, it's pretty good for you, but sometimes it makes you a little farty. So, you know, if you're going into a social situation where that's not going to be okay, which is most of them, maybe hold off on the cauliflower a little bit. By the way, have you noticed my pronunciation? I used to say cauliflower. People made fun of me on twitch.tv. It's not cauliflower, it's cauliflower. Okay, there you go, alright? You know what the reality of the situation is that it's both. You know, is really, they're both acceptable pronunciations. You know, I've been everywhere, man. I haven't really been everywhere, but I've been, that guy walked over the water like Jesus Christ himself. I've been to the UK, I've been to the United States many times. I've lived in different parts of Canada, lived in Asia. They don't really say cauliflower in Korea. I don't know what the vegetable's named in Korea. I don't know if cauliflower exists in Korea on the regular. Might be, you know, one of those vegetables they don't really get over there. Or maybe they grow the most in the world. I have no idea. All I'm trying to say is different people pronounce things in accented ways from time to time. There's no right or wrong, baby. You just got to learn to live with it. So I am pushing hard for this one, hoping to get a deal with the devil. I hate to break it to you, but the purpose of language was not to be like, hey, we're going to make a bunch of smug dudes on the internet feel like they're smart by telling people they're saying things wrong. The purpose of language is efficient communication and, you know, commonly accepted phonemes and frameworks that make meaning that can be translated into the real world, or at least an abstract concept that makes sense to another human mind. You know, it's not to be like, hey, let's make this dude feel like a little 10% better about himself. These are both not good enough, but I'm going to take black powder. Why take black powder? This has been a while since I got to deal with the devil. It's not a great reason, I'll level with you, but it is the reason I'm going to go with. Goodbye, Boss Rush. Everyone say goodbye to Boss Rush. Goodbye, Boss Rush. It's been nice. Hope you contained Mom's knife. That's meant to be Supertramp, I think. It's not my favorite impression that I can do. The dude sings in a register that is not compatible with my own. I call my own register the cash register. His is the university registrar. I don't know. It doesn't. Don't worry about it. It doesn't make any sense. All right. Still getting red heart drops. Enough money to make our shop worthwhile potentially. Yeah. Okay. It is worth it. I hate it, but it's worth it. The speed upgrade is also nice because it actually makes black powder, like, usable now. So I don't like losing the Spirit Heart, but the Spirit Heart has already mostly served its purpose. The real piss off right now is that even though our damage is good, as Kane, we're like 1 HP above where we started. It's not that amazing. Our damage is actually really good, now that I look at it. Maybe a little bit more in vivo. Not to make it sound like a 4-piece, you know, Italian men's vocal band. Vocal band? That's probably that's an expression. We're gonna head down. We're not gonna be able to do boss rush for the 13th time. I'll explain. Also, for the 13th time in our life, we won't be able to do boss rush. We're still waiting on the perfect storm that allows us to get Whore of Babylon active and raring to go here. But honestly, this is a pretty great run with respect to everything but HP. Oh, that almost hit us and ruined our devil chance. With respect to everything but HP, and that's actually. Really? Speed down? Thank God we took Sagittarius, which the only reason we wouldn't have taken it is to not take that, you know, half Spirit Heart of damage, which would have been very short-sighted, but, yeah, in every regard but the one where if we get hit a few times we will probably die, this run's really good, and, you know, it's a common new player trap in Isaac, I think, to think that HP is the be-all, end-all, when the be-all, end-all is really damage, or to put it more specifically, DPS. You know, you can have 1 HP. Let's phrase it thusly. It's easier to have 1 HP and win a run than it is to have 1 damage and win a run. I believe that wholeheartedly. Alright, let's try to generate some... Ooh, never mind. Yeah, there we go. Generate some Spirit Hearts. That's the secret. Gimpy could actually be useful for us here. I believe in you, Gimpy. 1 Spirit Heart's good, but you can do better. Perks. Half damage on this room, which is meaningless, but a nice gesture at least. Like a Christmas card from a relative you've only met when you were too young to remember what they could possibly look like. More red hearts, okay. No, I don't really want you to pay out yet. If you don't want to pay out, it's better this way. Because this way, I get to guarantee us some Whore of Babylon action. That's pretty unfortunate. Mom's coin purse. Speed down. Pheromones. Bad gas. Paralysis. Just a quality haul there. So we call it a Sudbury Saturday night. Well, we pretty much already had unlimited keys, but again, not disappointed. It's a nice gesture. Leave me with 15 cents, please. Be nice about it. Okay, that's what we're looking for. Let me go hard on this. Let me get in the Whore of Babylon state, maybe? I don't think it's the right time to use Algiz. Okay, so we got enough money. What do you think? You think that's our secret room? No. I'm actually glad, because that allows us to easily come in here and feel right about it. There we go. We're guppy now. So we probably won the run. It's a big transformation. Friends till the end, tears up. Wish we could open that. Life goes on. I think we should never let this run go. So ruin Whore of Babylon, but stay guppy. I can't come into that room because yes, okay, I understand. Apparently, I left a Spirit Heart on the curse room because of Gimpy, so we would have gotten hit on our way out and then dropped a Spirit Heart. That's pretty nice, actually, so we will go back in there as soon as we get a bomb so we can actually open that chest. We should go back in there either way, but, you know, why not kill 2 birds with 1 stone? There we go. Alrighty. Now, I'm playing slow. This is unnatural for me. This really feels like I should be on, like, the cathedral, but... not every run is built for that, and it takes me some time to internalize that every time. That was not worth it, but it wasn't bad. You know, we had to do something. Could have been Cricket's head left in there. Now we have, like, your prototypical, like, amazing Afterbirth run. We're guppy, we got piercing shots, we got high damage. There's not too much that I could really see as being fatal for us right now, except, you know, taking too much damage, but I think that's probably pretty obvious. So this is the way you die most of the time in Isaac. You take too much damage. Sometimes you take just enough damage. Sometimes you take too much. Alright, we can totally go to our shop. Hey, man, if we could donate, that'd be nice. We did take a little out of it this time, I think. And you know what? The items in here are not so strong that I really feel strongly about making sure that we don't, or we get any of them. So I'm content to just donate a little bit of money here. And if we keep giving ourselves And it really is a gift to ourselves. Excuse me, thank you. If we keep giving ourselves, you know, 5 or 6 cents per run, it only takes a couple of months for us to get back up there into the range where I'm not, like, self-conscious about our donation machine anymore. Ooh, it was clutch Loki's horn there. We'll take the Polaroid, and we'll head downwards. And I don't even know what I'm saving Algiz for at this point. To be honest with you, considering the number of keys that we've got, I might be saving the Algiz rune subconsciously for a little bit of Hush action. And can you really blame me? I mean, this run's pretty good. Flies do fairly nicely against Hush, in my opinion, at least. We got the chance to pick up some more items down there. Pardon me. I think it's not ill-advised as long as our HP is acceptable. Plus, it would be nice to kind of take the restrictor plate off this run, you know? You know, get that Trans Am out there on the open road. Hit the freeway doing at least about 80, as they say in Kanye West, bump, 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 drive slow. However, we'll have to play it situationally, because although I would love to do the Hush fight and get the items, the Hush fight is really... Ooh, let's see what this is. The Hush fight is the problem. The items are the good part. So, growth hormones is awesome. Lump of coal would be a nice buff as well, or boost at least. Head of Krampus is not as good. One more bomb has granted us a black heart, which is okay. Looks like we'll certainly be able to make the Hush fight. I'm in no rush to finish this run. I like the damage we've got, and we've earned it. That's what I mean when I say take the restrictor plate off, is, you know... I got to be honest, I have no idea what a restrictor plate is. The battery in my car keys ran out, so, I mean, I had to take it into the shop. Probably could have replaced it myself, but I was like, you know... Why fuck with it? Maybe I'll accidentally break the engine or something, right? Just complete ignorance of how any machine that anybody's grandfather would have worked on possibly works. But I can program a hell of a, you know, Microsoft SAM-infused C# application right now, as long as you only require me to use rudimentary Windows forms as opposed to anything more advanced than that. It was its own weird humble brag, I guess, but I'll leave it in there. Not that I would add it anyway. You know what? Let's try getting a little shoop the whoop action. Don't use shoop the whoop yet. No, it's not worth it on this room. It is going to take us 2 rooms to get shoop the whoop back, but it does 28 times our tier damage, which is quite frankly amazing. And even though we have piercing shots, it's going to just steamroll a lot of these rooms in a way that, you know, we couldn't really hope to do for ourselves easily, at least. Big rooms are a no-brainer, I guess, considering enemies instantly die. Doesn't really help us against Hush. I'll be the first to tell you that Shoop the Whoop is not a great anti-Hush item, but neither is, well, neither is anything that we've had on this run, to be honest with you. Forget Me Now? I guess it was a good, you know, double Hush item if you want to pick up, a second set of items in item rooms and shops, but it's not like Guppy's head is going to be too much better for us. This one we just do to clear it off as soon as possible. Probably the reason we get Shoop the Whoop is because it saves us like 1 second every 2 rooms. That's a sad indication of my priorities in life, but it's not too reflected or too exaggerated for obscurity. I value brevity, you know, I value time, which is why I'm going to waste oodles of it by fighting Hush here. Now, this is my way of being like, I know we're Guppy and Guppy happens a lot, so let's make our own life a little harder. Infamy very often shows up down here and is just a beautiful choice. You know what? Take cracked dice. We could use Algiz, admittedly. Oh, take a syringe. There we go. We got spun. Also gave us a tears upgrade. That's majestic. I think we should take a battery. And I think we should take this. And let's at least see what this is. Friends till the end. Okay. See what's in our other room. I'll take Virgo. The invincibility is going to be nice. I know people will want me to take Libra. I think we take this. Here's what I want to take, like, the Algiz rune in here and drop it so that we can keep it when I re-roll all this stuff with the D20. So we got some more chests. None of those chests worked out, unfortunately. That's still, I think that's the right way to handle that. I don't feel bad about the way that we handled that, but it didn't work out quite the way I would have wanted. No, I don't want the ace spades. I want the paperclip, thank you. Can we get a battery charge? No, I'm an idiot. You know, we're not doing anything with our money. Let's keep it. Or let's trade it in there. Alright. Well, it's not like, again, Shoop the Whoop is not a good anti-hush item, so it's not like we're missing out too much with our decision-making process there. The spun pickup is awesome. It's gonna be a long fight. I mean, you can tell that just from how long it takes us to kill the first phase, but that gives me time to do my whole, like, William Shatner Rocket Man impression. I think it's gonna be a long, long fight till Hushman brings me back again to find I'm not the man I was in April 2015. Oh no! I was back then I got over 100 streak. I'm a recovering man. Recovering man. And trying to get to 20 wins in a row. To be fair, we actually are probably closing in on 20 wins in a row, not on dailies. Because the last streak ended at like 6 because I accidentally started an unseeded run on the NLSS and then just restarted with a seeded run, which I didn't realize counted as the end of the streak. But now I know for the future, of course. Just keep the flies on here. Let the other flies suck up, like, damage from sources that I don't care about, like Dry Baby. The flies have got to stay in the middle. They're doing the dirty. So I'm thinking we probably wait until we get into continuum shots. Then we pop the Algiz rune, and we try to do, like, a really tight... perfect. Try to do, like, a really tight circle with black powder. It totally fucking works. That's so sick. People still say sick? I was on the cutting edge with sick, man. Well, the cutting edge of Canada, at least, which probably originated in, like, Californian skater culture or something. But still, well, probably not. It might be from a different culture altogether. I have no idea. That's where we picked it up from. It was probably, like, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Okay. That's good black powder damage. I think. It seems like it was doing black powder damage. But I also think it's gonna be a long, long okay, we don't have to do that every time I say the T word. What's the T word? Think? Ah! That was my Pee Wee Herman impression. Sorta didn't work. I don't have a Pee Wee-esque voice. My voice is definitely AAA Bantam. Yeah, pop up right there. Oh, right in the middle of black powder. Oh, classic mistake, Murgatroyd! Is that a real name? Murgatroyd? Wow. That was, you see that, like, homing shot that enemy sent in there? That was scary. That one actually did get us. We took damage on the Hush fight, like, 4 seconds before the end. It did also give us Virgo invincibility, though, which allows us to easily surmount the problem. And there we go. We finished it up to the Cathedral at 29:30, and our score is 29,999. It's not like they're the same, but it's kind of some nice... symmetry, that's what I was going. I've said synergy so much that saying symmetry seemed like I was misspeaking. I actually feel like Curse of the Tower is almost in that Isaac's Heart level of badness where I don't really want to risk it, but sometimes it can be so much fun. If you get, like, sad bombs and, like, you really love your tears, you can have a good time here. And now with Bob's Brain, we can actually create, like, an infinite loop of us getting hit, which is something we will endeavor not to do. Head of the Keeper is, I mean, I don't think it does too much for us right now, but it's certainly not a bad item to have. I don't think that it could ever be conceived as being a bad item to have, now that I think about it. Hey, man, any item that allows us to kill one Gertie Jr. before it even gets a chance to attack is cool in my books. Keeps us in the money here. Yeah, you know what? We can fly. HP has kind of been, you know, what we lacked for so long on this run that I'm not going to poo-poo it right here in the clutch. I'm not going to poo-poo it in the clutch. I know a lot of people say that Northern Line guy, I think he likes to poo-poo in the clutch. That ain't me. They're talking about somebody else. I don't poo-poo in the clutch. Maybe in the gas tank if the person has wronged me. Please. This seems surprising. That was 19 cents, man. You too good for 19 cents? What if I give you 21? 21 doesn't do anything for you. Tell you what, I'll go as high as 22.3. If he don't pay out by then, I'm going to have to get an international tribunal here, an arbiter. He's got to fly down. It's basically we're burning the taxpayers' money at both ends. So it's up to you. If you want to drag this out and look like the bad guy in the media, then that's okay. Well, you know what? You drive a hard bargain, mister. I'll go as high as 22.67. Why do I like that? Because I'm Ottawa 67s are my favorite OHL team. That's not true. I'm a Frontenacs fan, but I'll say whatever I need to say to put you in this car today. I got 1 more cent, and it's got your name on it. It actually doesn't. It has the year, the country, and the province in which it was minted. You break the wrist, walk away. Just break the wrist and walk away. All right, hit him with Bob's brain. Nice. Hit him with a little delicious shoop-de-whoop when you get a chance to be able to make sure it works. Wow, that actually killed like 2 phases of Isaac there. And almost got him through the final phase unscathed as well. I'll tell you what, I've come back, I've decided you put down a bargain that I can't easily ignore. Here's 1 cent, it's all I got. Ha! Sucker, I had another cent back. That's why you never negotiate with the lion. Rawr! That's just, I wanted to be like a used car salesman who was particularly slimy. I wanted to add that last part because I don't think all used car salesmen are particularly slimy. I don't even know if the majority are. I was building a character, and if it doesn't describe you and you share the profession, then even better, man. Alright, so we got a little brimstone, which is awesome, except it's a little far back in our familiar chain, so not really getting much of a chance to use it. But still a very nice thing to have for the rare opportunity in which we can take advantage of it. Aquarius is okay, continuing our quest to try to get every single Zodiac item in the game. Evil Eye is also really good. You know what's an interesting combination is actually Evil Eye and Blue Detonator, like the Tier Detonator. I had it with Kate on a co-op run. You can find those over at her channel. It sounds like the segue is too good to be true, but that's because, you know, it really happened. And whenever she was spawned as the co-op baby, Tier Detonator and Evil Eye spawned like 15 Evil Eyes that shot in like various different directions. That's over at youtube.com/ProBoxStudio. You can see that. I guess we should check that. It could be an item of our dreams. Yeah, maybe our nightmares. That's didn't really get the job done, but I don't know if the item is worth the indignity of having to go back there and get hit by the bombs that I myself created. It's just freaking love farts. See, Kate, they do exist. Oh, wait, what the hell? We went up, and something brought me down like 15 rooms. I don't need another syringe. I got enough syringes, okay? We're moving on. That's the furthest I think Curse of the Maze has ever teleported me. It was actually, like, across the entirety of the map. We were at probably the end of that side, or like 1 or 2 rooms away from the end of that side. Now we're at the back, like of the other side of the map, of the Memory Museum. Come home, you know you can't roll without Caesar. Did we not do this? Oh, Curse of the Maze saved us from having to do the bloat room, which is quite nice of it, although I squandered that opportunity by coming back anyway. Is it here? Yeah. Hey, Skinny Eyed Mushroom, fantastic. I love it. We'll save both of our shoop-de-whoops if we can. Like, if we keep coming across rooms this easy on the way back, absolutely. Because we want to use both of them on Blue Baby. But to be honest with you, and it's probably readily apparent if you're watching the episode, we're not going to die. This will be a win. Even if we have to do, and it looks like we will, like 18 more rooms. We are progressively getting weaker. I wouldn't want to, like, endlessly do the floor at this point. Like, I wouldn't want to just be, like, to say that we could just beat the chest without it ever ending. Basement style, but, I don't know, basement style sounds so horrible. Hey, girl, you want to do a basement style? That's where we do it under your house. It's like, that's not even, like, implying anything like criminal. It's just fucking you're gonna lay down in like the dirt foundation. It just seems irresponsible. I don't think you're ready to have intercourse if you're doing a basement style. Well, either that or you've had too much. You need to mix it up like that far. You guys are the freaks of the industry. You got that, Shock G. Is that a reference to Digital Underground? Yes, it is. It is. You are correct. Well, we're about to finish here. We have done... Oh, this curse, man. Does the curse probability synergize with anything? Because it's killing me here. We're only going to have one shoop-de-whoop. What's better, one shoop-de-whoop or scissors? One shoop-de-whoop. What's better? No shoop-de-whoop or scissors? No shoop-de-whoop. That might not be strictly true, but it's okay. We did it. That was actually a fairly easy run. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you for hopefully win 15.